Good morning, everybody. Welcome to one of the very first vloggy type videos on the channel. So today is going to be pretty much a very necessary one. I've been putting this off for a couple months now with everything that's been going on, but it's gotten to the point where I just can't avoid doing it anymore. So basically what I have to do is clean out my workshop. Now, since March-ish, it's become a catch-22 for pretty much everything in my pole barn. Anywhere that I could shove something, it went in my workshop. Well, for the rest of this waning summer and early fall, I need to use that workshop. Let me show you what I'm working with here. Yeah, you can see the reason why I need to clean this up. I mean, I have one pathway, some of one table there, not a whole lot. And I'll be honest, I don't know what most of this is. So I need to get this sorted before I can use any bit of it. I desperately need. I decided I'd kind of give you a glimpse of kind of what jobs around the house I'd be doing. For one, is repainting this. Now, the last time I repainted this, I was maybe 12, 13, somewhere around there. And this has been here since as long as I can remember. Now, as you can tell, we kind of let it go to pot. It's to the point where we really can't really sit on it anymore without all the paint flaking off. But I have plans to strip this down and repaint. But that's not the only thing. Say hello to my old ancient dolly. Now, this one has been outside for years, and I had put on a primer coat of green to get it ready for a full-on new paint job. And then winter hit and it was still outside, and well, yeah. You can kind of see how that went for her. So I know I need to re-prime this and paint it to preserve it. This was my grandfather's and I do not want to give it up. Plus, solid steel, old solid steel. And that's just 2 small painting jobs. Now I also have to get the workshop cleaned up the rest of the way, which I'm still working on. I have some minor electrical fixes to do to extension cords, which I'm going to do one today for sure, so hopefully I can get that for you. Then I have some fence fixes, which, let me show you. So we've been repainting our fence, which we've had for over 20, 30 years. And over the last year for sure, with all the windstorms we've had, you'll notice we've had to put bracing up because the fence was literally blown down. Well, I've started to put in metal fence posts, such as, I'm not sure you can see this one, but I'm going to have to do that for all the posts here, because the posts were set in concrete 20 years ago, and most of them have rotted down at the ground level. So that's another project I'm having to work on. So this is kind of where my focus has been this summer since I posted, 9-ish months ago. And I haven't gotten far with it, of course, with all the work drama and picking up a whole lot of shifts, dealing with family crisis after crisis after crisis, my grandfather passing away, who was a huge inspiration for me to even start the channel. I know I'll talk about him later in other videos, but he was kind of the inspiration for me to enjoy history. and get into it. And he and I loved trains a lot. In fact, I plan to do some traveling on trains and vlog it for the channel here. There's several places where I wanted to go with him, which is now kind of bittersweet. When I first thought of the channel, it was to help just educate people. But after I started having all these crises pop up and doing some deep contemplation, it occurred to me you have to look at what inspires someone to want to learn. Some people it's just a good teacher, some it's just a passion. Now that I have some counter space, I can actually fix some electrical cords that I have been meaning to fix for about 2 years now. And the reason why I put it off is I haven't really needed them. Unfortunately, my other extension cord died. So now I do need them. Point in case, that. Now that is not going to help me at all in using it. So, I got this in all my menagerie of junk, so I can at least fix it. Sorry about the camera not recording me fixing it, but I got another one, so hopefully I can show you on that. There's the completed product. I brought it over to an outlet here in the shop, so I can at least test it. And I got a lamp all set. So, in theory, if I did it right, which I'm sure I did, as soon as I plug it in, and I'm sorry for juggling you all around, my tripod isn't here, but I should have it here shortly. So, beautiful. Alright, well that's one extension cord now back in operation. One cord down, one to go. Trust me, I'm going to love this so much better once my tripod gets here. Because manhandling you with one hand in this chaos zone at the moment, it's not easy. Plus, for some of the locations I want to go to, the tripod is just going to make things so much easier. So again, I apologize. These first few videos are going to look so unprofessional compared to what I want them to look like. But I got to use the tools at my disposal at this point. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got for the video today. I know this isn't a long one, but it's going to take me multiple days to, well, you can see. After you spend 6 months piling junk in to one location, it's going to take a while to sort it all back out. But so thank you all for watching. I hope you all liked it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. See you guys later.